Picture this: a creature that blurred the lines between two iconic animals. Stripes of black and white like a zebra, but with the strong body of a horse. This wasn't a myth, but the quagga, a real-life enigma that vanished from the earth just over a century ago. What caused their disappearance? Were they hunted to extinction? Or is there more to the story? The quagga's story begins with its discovery and early documentation, which sheds light on its existence before European settlers arrived in Africa. Scientific descriptions of the quagga date back to the late 18th century, when European explorers and naturalists began encountering this unique creature in southern Africa. The first scientific illustration and description of the quagga were provided by Dutch naturalist Peter Bottert in 1785, who classified it as a distinct species, equus quagga. However, indigenous African communities had long been familiar with the quagga, incorporating it into their folklore, traditions, and even daily lives. The Quagga people of southern Africa, for instance, interacted with quaggas for centuries, utilizing their hides for clothing, their meat for food, and their sinews for various practical purposes. This indigenous knowledge and utilization of the quagga highlighted significance within local ecosystems and cultures long before European exploration. The quagga was a unique and visually striking animal, known for its distinctive markings and coloration that set it apart from other members of the equine family. One of the most notable features of the quagga was its pattern of stripes. Unlike the typical zebra, which is uniformly striped across its body, the quagga's striping was primarily concentrated on the front half of its body. The head, neck, and shoulders of the quagga were covered in bold, dark stripes, which gradually faded and disappeared as they extended toward the middle of its back. The hindquarters, in contrast, were a solid brown color, devoid of any striping. This unusual combination gave the quagga a striking appearance, making it look as though it were a hybrid between a zebra and a horse. When compared to other zebras and equines, the quagga's appearance was distinctly different. Unlike the more uniformly striped plain zebra, equus quagga, to which it was closely related, the quagga's partial striping made it stand out. Additionally, compared to horses, which typically lack any striping and have a more uniform coat color, the quagga's front-heavy striping pattern was a stark contrast. This unique coloration might have served various functions, possibly including camouflage in its specific habitat or social signaling among its kind. However, the exact evolutionary reasons for its distinctive markings remain a subject of scientific curiosity. In terms of size and build, the quagga was similar to other zebras. It was a medium-sized equine, with an estimated height of about 1.3 to 1.4 meters at the shoulder. Its body was robust and well adapted to the grassy plains where it roamed. The quagga had strong, muscular legs that facilitated swift running, an essential trait for escaping predators. Despite its similarities to other zebras, the quagga's physical structure also exhibited characteristics that might have resembled those of horses, contributing to its somewhat hybrid appearance. The natural habitat and range of the quagga were primarily within the grassy plains and arid regions of South Africa. It was predominantly found in the Karoo region and the southern parts of the Orange Free State. The quagga thrived in these open landscapes, which provided ample grazing opportunities. The region's climate and vegetation were well suited to the quagga's grazing habits, which likely included a diet of grasses and other low-lying vegetation. However, with the arrival of European settlers, the quagga's habitat faced significant changes, including overgrazing by livestock and agricultural expansion, which contributed to the species' decline. The extinction of the quagga, a unique half-zebra, half-horse species, was primarily driven by two main factors: overhunting and habitat loss, coupled with competition from domestic livestock. The quagga's distinctive appearance made it a target for European settlers in South Africa, who hunted the animals for their skins and meat. Additionally, the expansion of human settlements and agricultural activities encroached upon the quagga's natural habitat, leading to a decline in available resources and increased competition with domestic livestock such as cattle and sheep. Throughout the 19th century, the quagga population experienced a rapid decline due to intensive hunting and habitat destruction. European settlers viewed the quagga as a threat to their livestock and agricultural endeavors, leading to widespread extermination efforts. As a result, quaggas became increasingly rare, with their numbers dwindling rapidly. The last known quagga died in captivity on August 12, 1883 at the Amsterdam Zoo in the Netherlands. This individual, named George, had been captured in the wild and transported to Europe in the hopes of breeding it in captivity. However, despite efforts to preserve the species, George ultimately succumbed to old age without producing offspring, marking the tragic end of the quagga lineage. What other mysteries lurk in the corners of history? Share your thoughts on the quagga and other fascinating extinct creatures in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the extraordinary.